why won't Vladimir Putin end the war? It is unlikely that either Ukraine or Russia will be able to declare something it can call victory. And the blame lies with one man, Vladimir Putin. Since the start of the war, Russian forces have suffered approximately 1.2 million casualties, more losses than any major power in any war since the Second World War. In 2025, there was an average of nearly 35,000 casualties per month. Yet progress on the battlefield has been halting at best. Since the war began, Russian forces in Donetsk, the main focus, have advanced just 60 kilometers, the distance from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore. By comparison, in the 1940s, the Red Army advanced 1,600 kilometers from Moscow to Berlin in the shorter Great Patriotic War. Putin seems willing to sacrifice people in order to achieve his aims, but he cannot recruit soldiers fast enough to replace the dead and wounded. Russia relies on money rather than patriotism to enlist its soldiers. Reports show that the average sign-on bonus has now reached 2.43 million rubles, the equivalent of $32,000. The money is getting harder to find. The army's bill for manpower has increased to around 2% of GDP, and nearly 40% of that is payments for deaths in service. Putin will not agree to peace, though, because this could trigger a crisis at home. Defense now accounts for 8% of GDP in Russia, meaning the rest of the economy has been weakened. The challenge of redeploying resources from war-making to peace, including finding work for soldiers returning from the front, could induce a deep recession. Plus, disgruntled veterans destabilize regimes. Polls suggest that Russians would initially welcome the end of fighting, but questions over the bungled campaign and the squandering of lives would surely follow. That might limit Putin's ability to restart the war, and may even pose a threat to his power. Putin cannot give up the war, but the cost of carrying it on is rising. His readiness to continue fighting depends on the pain he is willing to inflict. But the more pain there is, the clearer it will be to Russians that he is bringing ruin upon them.